Fortnite Season 7 is bound to be the biggest season of Fortnite Battle Royale yet, with a rumored snowstorm and even an iceberg headed towards the map. Season 7 is sure to be full of surprises, but not all of these surprises are necessarily good. Welcome back to the Simply Viral channel. If you guys are excited for Fortnite Season 7, be sure to drop a like on this video, give it a big old thumbs up, it'd be much appreciated. And if you guys are brand new here to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe with your channel notifications turned on. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the world of Fortnite to take a look at 7 things people will hate about Fortnite Season 7. Number 1. Rare skins are returning. OG Fortnite players will probably not be too happy to hear that some of the rarest skins in the game, like Crackshot and codename Elf, will probably be returning this holiday season alongside the holiday event in-game. Since we saw the return of the, at the time, ultra-rare Skull Trooper skin earlier this year, seeing the winter seasonal skins returning as well just makes sense. For those of you guys who weren't playing Fortnite in winter of 2017, you missed out on some of the coolest skins in the game. Crackshot, codename Elf, and Nogops, to name a few, are now considered super rare and ultra valuable in-game since they only ever appeared in the item shop at one time. But so did the Skull Trooper before returning earlier this year during the Halloween event, and if the Skull Trooper returned, these probably will too. So some of those more OG players who proudly show off their rare Elf and Crackshot skins might not be too happy to hear that just like the original Skull Trooper, these skins will soon be losing their value and rarity. Number 2. Footsteps are changing. By now, most of you guys probably know that snow is indeed coming to the Fortnite map, either via the supposed snowstorm coming in off the coast or the iceberg that is apparently looming in the game files. Either way, we do have 100% confirmation that footsteps in snow are going to be loud and alarming, as recent in-game files actually leaked and showed us that there are now audio files that detail what footsteps actually sound like in the snow. For those of you guys who rely on sneaking around or the element of surprise in close quarters combat, these loud, obnoxious footsteps crunching through the snow are going to be a dead giveaway if you're trying to sneak up on anyone. Not to mention, if you're outside of a house or a building that a player is in, that player inside will easily be able to hear you walking around in the deep snow. If you guys thought footsteps were obvious before, wait until the snowstorm comes and turns the entire map into a slushy nightmare for anyone walking around. Number 3. Tilted towers might get destroyed. Keyword on the might there, as nothing is 100% confirmed yet, but some new in-game files actually detail the untimely demise of our beloved Tilted Towers. As you guys probably know, in the past, Tilted Towers has been the target of different Fortnite Island attacks, including the rocket launch, which nearly decimated the entire city, and Kevin the Cube, who plowed his way through a few buildings while passing through on his way to Loot Lake. These in-game files are actually labeled quote-unquote destroy tilted towers, and other files in the folder seem to hint at a group of evil robots overtaking the city and destroying the buildings with rocket launchers, grenade launchers, LMGs, and even hand cannons. These evil robots are also said to be immortal and have infinite ammo, according to the in-game files leak. If this stands true, the hottest point of interest in all of Fortnite Battle Royale might be seeing its final days. The whole evil robot scenario actually could make sense, as the AIM skin, aka the hunting party skin, isn't confirmed to be necessarily good or evil. Typically, the weekly challenge skins play a huge part in the storyline, such as Blockbuster with the rocket launch, and the AIM skin has been spotted in a number of weekly loading screens, spying on a different Fortnite characters in a very inconvenient and kinda creepy way. AIM has been spotted at Loot Lake creeping on a few skins, and even at a disco party hiding in the shadows. Perhaps the AIM skin is the leader of these evil robots and is mapping out ideas and plotting the destruction of Tilted Towers once and for all. For those of you guys who do love dropping Tilted or enjoy going for a lot of kills, this news probably is not the best to hear, as removing Tilted Towers from the game is going to completely change the flow of the entire Fortnite Island map. Number 4. Glider Redeploy. The great glider redeploy debacle of 2018 has been one of the hottest debates in the Fortnite community. Initially, when the glider redeploy feature was added, the community seemed to be pretty split as to whether or not it was a useful feature or a game mechanic that actually harms the quality of gameplay. Some major streamers and content creators were avidly against the glider redeploy feature when it launched, saying it allows players to just build infinitely and then suffer zero consequences when their build gets knocked down, provoking a more lazy and even less skilled gameplay scenario. Other streamers and content creators, however, were very excited about the glider redeploy feature as it allowed for more rush-based gameplay without constant build battles. While the glider redeploy feature has been fine-tuned and even adjusted since its release, and it was even removed from some game modes, it does still lie in some aspects of the game. I should add as well, it even just received a buff that increased the acceleration of glider redeploy by 200% and the max speed by 25%. While the debate is still ongoing, there's no denying that the glider redeploy feature will still be available in Fortnite Season 7, which poses the question yet again, is this feature good or bad? And that's where you guys come in. Drop us a comment down below letting us know what you guys think about the situation. Do you guys like the glider redeploy feature or do you not? We're curious to see what you guys have to say. Number 5. Account merging. The account merging feature has been a long-awaited feature that was supposed to be coming to Fortnite Battle Royale in November 2018. The feature would allow players to combine their inventories and stats across multiple platforms, which is a useful feature with the addition of crossplay. However, Epic Games announced earlier last week that the account merger feature won't be coming to the game until Season 7 and the new year due to unforeseen technical difficulties. In a press release, Epic Games and Fortnite stated, quote, "Due to some ongoing technical concerns, we will be delaying the account merge feature until early next year. We want to make sure that this process is thoroughly tested and working properly before releasing it to those of you currently looking to transfer purchases from other accounts to your primary account. We'll be sure to update you as we get closer to the release of the feature, which will include a web page on launch to help guide you through the flow." End quote. Now, while this feature is supposed to launch in Season 7, it might actually end up getting treated like the gifting system, which we would definitely hate. Of course, the gifting system was announced multiple months and even multiple seasons before its actual launch just a few weeks ago, and it was delayed time and time again, and we're hoping we don't see a repeat scenario here with the account merger feature where it could potentially be delayed over and over again until Epic deems it as perfect for release. Number 6. A shotgun is getting vaulted. With the recent addition of the epic and legendary versions of the pump shotgun, the question has been raised, do we have too many shotguns? And it seems like people are primarily saying yes. With the tactical shotgun, the pump shotgun, the double barrel, and the heavy shotgun all spawning in on the Fortnite island currently, the variety for shotguns is about as good as it gets. Perhaps though, it's a little too good. A lot of talk has sparked in the Fortnite community about which shotgun would get vaulted, and oddly enough, a lot of people are throwing the heavy shotgun under the bus. While the tactical shotgun and the pump shotgun are currently the oldest in a game, neither of those really seem to be a potential vault option since the tactical shotgun doesn't necessarily have the lethal impact that some of the others do, and the pump just got a new variant, so that wouldn't make any sense to vault. That only leaves the heavy shotgun and the double barrel, and honestly, I'd take the double barrel to get vaulted 10 times over again before I put the heavy shotgun on the chopping block. While the heavy shotgun has been somewhat inconsistent even for its rarity, compared to the double barrel, I just see it as a much more effective weapon, but if the heavy shotgun does end up getting vaulted, I, alongside quite a few other Fortnite players, will not be too happy. Number 7. The turret. One of Fortnite's newest additions is the turret, and it's been on the receiving end of a lot of flack. Players don't seem to be too happy with the power the turret has to destroy structures in the blink of an eye. And while Epic Games has recognized the anger in the community regarding the turret's power, they said they do plan on continuing to adjust the turret until it is deemed suitable for gameplay. But while they're making those adjustments, the turret probably isn't going to get removed from the game unless, of course, some update causes a game-breaking issue with it. The turret seems like it will be remaining in Fortnite extending into Season 7, which means no one's build is safe as this thing just blows through any and all builds in the matter of a few seconds. Hopefully a suitable way to combat the turret is found soon, or the vault might be getting a new addition sometime in Season 7. And there you guys have it. Those are 7 things players might hate about Fortnite Season 7. If you guys are excited for Season 7, be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up. And if you're brand new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe with your channel notifications turned on. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you on the battle bus. Peace out.